Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Today, we have some truly astonishing news from the world of reality TV. If you are a fan of the Roloff family or just love heartwarming family stories, you are in for a ride. Grab your coffee, sit back, and let me take you through this extraordinary day because something absolutely unexpected has happened. So, here's the twist that nobody saw coming. Amy Roloff, yes, the very same Amy Roloff who captured our hearts over the years on Little People, Big World, has just welcomed not one, but twin babies. Can you believe it? Twins! And the joy in the Roloff household is simply overwhelming. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Chris Marek, Amy's longtime partner, is reportedly over the moon. The happiness, the laughter, the tears of joy, all of it is real, raw, and truly heartwarming. Now, before we dive deeper, let me set the scene for you. Imagine the Roloff farm with its sprawling greenery, quiet morning sun filtering through the trees, and inside, a home buzzing with anticipation, excitement, and a little bit of nervous energy. Amy, ever the graceful and loving mother figure, is preparing for a life-changing moment, while Chris, her supportive partner, is pacing the hallways, checking his watch every few seconds, and then the news arrives. Twins are here, healthy, happy, and perfect in every way. And here comes the story behind the story, the twist that no one expected. You see, Amy had shared recently that she thought this chapter of her life might be over, that she might not be expecting any more children. But life, as it always does, had a surprise in store. And this surprise, these twins, have completely transformed the family's world overnight. There's talk of laughter echoing through the farm, of family members rushing to offer their support, of grandparents with tears in their eyes. It's truly cinematic, and I am here to tell it all to you. Now, let's talk about Chris Marek for a moment. This man, known for his quiet strength and unwavering support for Amy, has been described as glowing with happiness today. Sources close to the family say he couldn't stop smiling, couldn't stop holding the babies, couldn't stop thanking everyone around him for sharing in this incredible moment. And if you think that's heartwarming, wait till you hear about the first reaction of the Roloff family. They were speechless, in awe, and just completely overjoyed. You can imagine it, Amy's siblings, the kids, everyone gathering around, faces lit with love and excitement, sharing this once-in-a-lifetime moment. Now here's a little behind-the-scenes insight, something fans might not know. The twin birth wasn't just a simple hospital visit. Oh no, it was filled with tiny surprises, little hiccups that eventually made the moment even more memorable. From the early morning rush to the last-minute preparations to Chris almost forgetting the diaper bag, every single detail added to the charm, the authenticity, the warmth of this incredible day. And that, my friends, is what makes stories like these so relatable, because it's not just perfect moments, it's life in all its messy, magical glory. And speaking of magic, let's not forget Amy herself. She has been a pillar of strength throughout her life, raising her family, managing the farm, facing personal challenges, and now embracing a new chapter as a mother of twins. Her journey is inspiring, her resilience admirable, and today, seeing her smile, holding both babies in her arms, it's a moment that transcends words. It's pure joy, pure love, and pure family. So what happens next? Well, the Roloff family is entering a new adventure. Twins mean double the laughter, double the late nights, double the firsts. First steps, first words, first giggles. And as a host, I promise to keep you updated with every single detail, every heartfelt reaction, and every tiny milestone as this family embraces their new life. And let me tell you, fans are already buzzing on social media, sending their love, their congratulations, and their excitement for what is shaping up to be one of the most talked about moments in the Roloff family history. Before I wrap up this part of the story, here's something to ponder. Life has a funny way of surprising us when we least expect it. Just when Amy thought her chapter of motherhood might be over, the universe had a grand twist in store. Twins, joy, family bonding, and a renewed sense of purpose, all wrapped up in one unforgettable day. And for Chris, for Amy, and for all those watching from the outside, it's a reminder that happiness can come in the most unexpected packages, sometimes even in twos. So stay tuned for the next part of this story, where we'll dive into the reactions from family members, the first meeting of the twins with their grandparents, and some exclusive details about the birth that you won't find anywhere else. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Thank you for joining me today, and congratulations once again to Amy Roloff and Chris Marek on this truly remarkable moment. Twins! What a twist, what a joy, and what a story.
Welcome back, everyone. If you've been following this incredible story, you know that Amy Roloff, beloved from Little People Big World, has welcomed not one, but two beautiful babies into the world. And today, we're diving deeper into the journey, the emotions, and the heartwarming moments that make this such an unforgettable story. So grab a cup of tea or coffee because you won't want to miss a single detail. Let's start with the family's immediate reaction. The moment the news of the twin birth reached the Roloff household, it was nothing short of electric. Imagine the Roloff siblings, Jeremy, Zach, Molly, and Jacob, all hearing that their mom and Chris were now parents of twins. Shock, disbelief, and excitement all at once. Jeremy reportedly dropped his phone in pure astonishment, while Zach couldn't stop pacing the room, muttering things like, "Twins? Seriously?" And Molly, well, she reportedly cried tears of joy and hugged everyone nearby, unable to contain her excitement. Every single reaction was filled with love and amazement. And speaking of amazement, Chris Marek, Amy's partner, is the star of the story in his own right. Witnesses say that the moment he first held the twins, his eyes sparkled with a kind of happiness that words can hardly capture. Imagine the gentle way he cradled them, the careful attention, the protective yet proud stance of a father who finally gets to hold the most precious gifts of his life. And of course, Amy, glowing with strength, resilience, and sheer love, couldn't take her eyes off her babies either. It was a moment frozen in time, and one that fans around the world have been dreaming of. But, as always, with such a big moment comes a little chaos. Hospital staff were reportedly chuckling at Chris's over-enthusiastic preparations, double bottles, extra blankets, 2 matching diaper bags, and his insistence that nothing could go wrong. Amy, on the other hand, was quietly smiling, calm and patient, making sure everything was ready for the baby's arrival. And when the first cries of the twins filled the delivery room, even the doctors and nurses had to step back and share in the magic of the moment. There's just something about twin births. Double the joy, double the love, and yes, double the chaos. Now, let's talk about the first family bonding moments. According to sources close to the family, the grandparents were simply overwhelmed. Tears flowed freely as they held the babies for the first time, whispering words of love and encouragement. Matt Roloff, Amy's ex-husband, was reportedly emotional as well, expressing pride and happiness for Amy and Chris. There's something beautiful about seeing a family, despite any past differences, come together in such a loving moment. It's raw, it's emotional, and it's truly unforgettable. And fans online are going absolutely wild. Social media platforms have been flooded with messages congratulating Amy and Chris. Hashtags are trending, stories are being shared, and the excitement is palpable. Everyone wants to catch a glimpse of the twins. Everyone wants to share in the joy. It's a modern-day celebration with love pouring in from all corners of the world. And honestly, it's heartwarming to see how a story like this can bring people together. Fans, friends, and family all united in happiness. Of course, life with twins is never simple, but Amy and Chris seem ready to embrace every challenge. From sleepless nights to double diaper changes, from first smiles to first steps, every moment promises to be magical. And the love surrounding these twins is already abundant. Friends, family, even neighbors have been dropping by to lend a helping hand, offering meals, advice, and endless support. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of community, the power of family, and the power of love. Truly remarkable. Let's not forget the small, touching moments that make this story so special. Chris reportedly whispered to Amy, "We did it. Look at them. They're perfect." And Amy, holding both babies close, responded with a soft laugh saying, "I can't believe this is real." Moments like these are what make stories like this unforgettable. They remind us of the joy of life, the wonder of new beginnings, and the simple magic that comes with being a family. Every laugh, every sigh, every shared glance is a memory that will last a lifetime. And here is a little twist you might not have expected. Even with all the preparation, the first night at home didn't go entirely smoothly. One twin refused to sleep while the other demanded attention every few minutes. Chris, ever the attentive father, tried to soothe them both while Amy calmly managed the feeding schedule. It was messy, it was chaotic, and yes, it was beautiful in every way. This, my friends, is the real story behind the celebration. Not just the big announcement, but the quiet, intimate moments that show what true family love looks like. Now, as we move toward the ending of this unforgettable chapter, let's reflect on what this means for the Roloff family. Twins mean a new dynamic, a new energy, and a renewed sense of joy in the household. It's a fresh start, a new adventure, and a reminder that life always has surprises in store. And for Chris and Amy, it's a dream come true, a moment they will cherish forever. Watching them together, holding their twins, laughing, loving, and supporting each other, it's a picture-perfect scene of family happiness. So, what's next? Fans can expect to see updates, adorable baby photos, and stories of the twins' milestones as they grow. Every first laugh, every first step, every tiny achievement will be celebrated with love and excitement. And we, as viewers and fans, get the privilege of witnessing this beautiful journey unfold. Amy Roloff and Chris Marek have reminded us all that life can surprise us in the most wonderful ways, sometimes even with twins. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey today. Amy and Chris, we celebrate with you, we share in your joy, and we look forward to every beautiful moment that lies ahead. Twins are here, love is overflowing, and the Roloff family story continues to inspire hearts everywhere. Life is full of twists, but sometimes those twists bring the greatest happiness imaginable. Congratulations once again to Amy Roloff and Chris Marek. May this chapter of your lives be filled with endless love, laughter, and unforgettable memories. From all of us here, thank you for sharing this story with you.